I wanted to touch on something similar to what Emily said about the name thing. My original artist name was Lex, and there were
Mhm.
hundreds, thousands. I didn't even come up on the first page.
Yeah.
And same thing, I was like, I need to rebrand, I need to do something different. And so I just went through the whole process of changing my name to Lexi Bradford and just redoing everything. Thankfully, my distributor was able to keep all my streams, but I did hear you say something about you don't necessarily need a new song to kind of like retarget it, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, yeah.
Tips about kind of reviving a release.
Absolutely. Well, the easiest thing to keep in mind is that song may feel old to you, but if no one's ever heard it before, it's equally as new. If it came out 2 years ago or yesterday, equally as new to them. They haven't heard it before. And that's totally fine. Like the best example of this is Lizzo. It's an extreme, but it's a perfect example that your song doesn't need to be new to explode. Um, that song Truth Hurts, that like she started getting famous with like 2 years ago now, but that song was out for almost 3 years before it was put in that Netflix video or movie, whatever she was put in. 3 years later, wow, all of a sudden people are checking it out. They like the song, they're sharing it with their friends. Spotify learns, wow, this has value to certain people. Spotify doesn't care how old your song is. New listeners don't care how old your song is. So you don't necessarily need new music to have a new campaign. And if you're doing this rebrand, like everything you have is new to everybody, and that's okay. But if you have one song that is like your lead song that you know is like the most popular one, lead with that for sure. And then you can use that like again and again. Oh, I ran one campaign. I only hit people in California. Okay, great. Next month, let's do Arizona. Same song, new audience. And you can do that again and again until you hypothetically hit everybody, and then you need a new song.
Okay, thank you. That was super helpful. I actually didn't know that about Lizzo's song. I didn't
Yeah.
know how long. Wow. Okay, thank you so
Yep.
much.
Sure. Yeah, that's definitely the best example. And it's a bit of an extreme, but I mean, Release Radar is the only algorithmic playlist that has like a deadline. Um, the Release Radar is only songs that have been released in the last 28 days. But Daily Mix, Discover Weekly, any editorial playlist doesn't have to be new.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah.